Begin this jam-packed hour with breaking news that Will Smith has resigned from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences after assaulting Chris Rock during the Oscars telecast. He released this statement just hours ago, and I'll read from it directly. I have directly responded to the Academy's disciplinary hearing notice, and I will fully accept any and all consequences for my conduct. My actions at the 94th Academy Awards presentation were shocking, painful, and inexcusable. The list of those I have hurt is long and includes Chris, his family, many of my dear friends and loved ones, and all those in attendance and global audiences at home. I betrayed the trust of the Academy. I deprived other nominees and winners of their opportunity to celebrate and be celebrated for their extraordinary work. I am heartbroken. I want to put the focus back on those who deserve attention for their achievements and allow the Academy to get back to the incredible work it does to support creativity and artistry in film. So, I am resigning from membership in the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences and will accept any further consequences the board deems appropriate. Change takes time, and I am committed to doing the work to ensure that I never again allow violence to overtake reason. For its part, the Academy has accepted its resignation. The president, David Rubin, releasing this statement. We have received and accepted Mr. Will Smith's immediate resignation from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. We will continue to move forward with our disciplinary proceedings against Mr. Smith for violations of the Academy's standards of conduct in advance of our next scheduled board meeting on April the 18th. So it's unclear if they're still going to vote on his future now that he's resigned. But I want to go right to our senior story editor, Paula Froelich. She spent 10 years as the deputy editor of the New York Post's very popular Page Six franchise. She's also been to the Oscars and the Vanity Fair party several times, and she's been working her sources all day on both the Will Smith and Chris Rock sides of this story. So the big question, I think, Paula, for a lot of us is what exactly does it mean to resign from the Academy? Well, what's that going to do?
Honestly, Ashley, not much. It's kind of more about his ego. It doesn't look good, right? Like you're like, I had to resign. And by the way, he had to resign before it was taken from him. So this is really getting out in front of the elephant of the room. It's taking back the narrative, letting him have control of the story. But at the end of the day, you know what it means if you're not a member? It means you don't get to vote. So he's not going to be able to vote on whether Marissa Tomei should get her second Oscar for My Cousin Vinny 2, 3, or 4. Big deal, right? The other thing is, what
about the presentation, Paula? Like, does it mean he gets to, can he present an Oscar if he's not a member? But that's a year away.
That is a year away, and we'll have to see what happens. I mean, he won't get his screeners. That's a big tier. You know, I think the real thing is, Ashley, he can be a member in 2 hot seconds, because if he does a good movie and he's nominated, guess who gets to go back into the Academy? Will Smith.
Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.